Satan isn't God's rival, and you're going to want to sit down for this one. To explain this to you, I have to take you back to the beginning. In the beginning, God created different things. He created humans, he created angels, and all creatures. Now, angels are creatures that have no authority whatsoever. They are only there to serve God and us. That is why every time in the Bible an angel did something, it's because a son or daughter of God, or God himself sent the angel to do something. Example, prophets in the Bible called angels to help in wars. God sent angel Gabriel to give messages. They cannot do anything without any authority or command. Now, if you look in the Bible, in the book of Job, this is where it gets interesting. All the angels had to go up to God and basically report what they were doing. But the weird thing is that it says that Satan always went with them. Why was Satan always with them? Because Satan was an angel. When God created Satan, he didn't create him as his rival. He created him as an angel. Satan got kicked out of heaven, but that did not change his category. The definition of rival is someone of equal authority. He didn't suddenly come up to rival of God, equal of God. He got kicked out of heaven, but his category still remained as angel. So every time that angels have to report to God, Satan has to report to God till this day. And that's why in the Bible it says God asked him, "What were you doing?" And Satan says, "I was roaming around the earth." And then he gives the famous Bible verse, "Have you considered your son Job?" And even then, when what he wanted to do to Job, he had to ask God for permission. Why? Because angels cannot move unless it's by a command or authority. Who are the only people that give command and authority? You or God. Now, I want you to get this straight. Your whole life, you thought, and you've been saying, "Oh my God, Satan is in between my house. Satan is taking over my heart. Satan is taking over my relationship, my marriage." But you forgot that Satan was just an angel. And angels can't move by their own authority. The only way that they can move is because they're sent either by God or you. So every time that you opened a door to sin, or every time that you spoke death about that certain person, example, "My husband is so stubborn, I'm never gonna get that job," you automatically gave that angel, Satan, authority over those things because he could only move by command and authority. I have the power because I have a hand. I could slap you right now if I wanted to. I have the ability to slap you. But if you called the cops on me, I would go to prison. Why? Because although I have the power to do something, I do not have the authority. Satan has the power, he has not the authority. But when you speak death onto your own life, death onto certain people, you give him the authority to do it. And that's the only reason why he does it. Not because he's so powerful and great, but because you had faith in that sin, because you had faith that that person would fail, because you had faith that you weren't going to get the job. So you gave him the authority to do just that. Satan is not God's rival. He's just an angel that could only move by command or authority. And I hope this brings you back to realize how much authority you have in Christ, and that Satan cannot do anything unless you lose faith and start saying these things and allowing him.